Hey, morning. It's another sunny day, and my daddy is coming, and seems like this trip, this tour, season 1, 2, winter training camp is the training camp's not gonna end, but the tour seems like it's gonna end today. What do I feel? I don't know. I feel a bit released. I'm trying to be honest, but not say anything that I prepared. I just did my YouTube time. My main cell phone went to 8% battery, and then I finally stopped. I've been enjoying watching YouTube so far. I still couldn't think of any way to fix the trailer connection problem. Yeah, if my dad won't come today, and I'll figure out myself. Oh yeah, I actually know how to do it. I will ride my bicycle and use the rag carry the connection and joint to somewhere who does the welding job and fix it and come back, and then reclaim the right screw hole and put. I have the replacement. I have that tools. I found eventually it should be fixed if I spend all day today on that, and tomorrow probably the weather's not gonna be nice. But if I get really tough, maybe I will still ride. But I decided to give up. Not at the hardest point, but at this point that it wears out my spiritual, and I need a rest. That would take quite a long time. I mean, it would need a special circumstances to let it heal, because these months have been quite spiritual for me. I know it's not. It's too amateurish spiritual. I've been on medication. No, medicine. I mean, just sit down and think. Is that meditate or medicate? Meditate. Yeah. And I've tried my mind power. And now, what my level now is, I can use my mind to manipulate the air a little bit. When the smoke about to come to me, and I use my mind, and the smoke go away, that kind of thing. Plus, use my mind to keep myself going. Use my mind to connecting with nature, to communicate, receive signals, things like that. That's my spiritual practicing. Very very minimal technical technology. Yeah, since I have a very limited time on technology, on internet. Although I watch a lot of YouTuber, comparing that when I'm at home, that's significantly a lot. I spend most of my day riding and training, exercising, enjoying wheels, enjoying my life in this true world. I mean, comparing then the digital version. Yeah, I'm out of digital. And then I realized this digital world is quite boring, it's quite limited, and I quite enjoy this section of my life to explore my spiritual world and also the real world. It's harsh, it's amazing, it's unpredictable, it's mainly it's harsh. It's so hard for me, this little person, to live. So many animals. The birds enjoy it. The dogs, yeah, I saw dogs on I think around 1,000 meter high mountain road. There's a village there. Not 1,000, it's maybe 800 meters. There's a village there. The dogs walking on the road. It's like 2 degrees and foggy. When you at a foggy situation, 2 degrees feels like -10. It just bitter cold, and the dog looks alright. It just walks around, sniff around. It's doing fine. I've seen birds singing at half a mile steady, overcasting and raining and snowing. I was and the birds singing, just like nothing happens. It's a really harsh environment to me. And I fight for it. I'm really struggling for it. I enjoy it for it. I experience this. And at some point, I even heard someone said thanks to me. I don't know where she or him came from, but I definitely try my souls here, I believe. And it's been hard, and I want to rest. At some point, maybe yesterday or maybe sometime, I kind of realized, I kind of understand the negative entity, because it's hard at this world. It's hard to go spiritual, and the environment is harsh, and sometimes at some some points, it feels like, oh, it's fucking screwed. I want to go the exact opposite way. I want the world do exactly as I want, because it's hard. Some souls couldn't keep going, so they go the exact opposite way. Just like, for example, when I was on the vegan road on vegan, it was like around about a year. I'm really struggling of resisting of having just one chicken burger meal. I'm resisting this so hard, and I spent a couple of days on resisting this, and finally, eventually, I couldn't hold on, and I had that meal, and then I have a massive digestion problem. But when I had that meal, I was like, oh, so good. That feels good. That feels good. Even though it's shit after that, but that did feels good. Same thing like this. When I suffer from this, I kind of want to go the exact opposite way. It's like, oh fuck, screw it. Why I have to take so much pain on this, And since the modern life is so easy, and people start to forget, many people already forget how hard. I mean, it's hard to start, but once you start, once many people doing this, it's gonna be easier and easier. The hardest part is the start, and now this society has to try to stopping people from get started, and that's the hardest part. So many people caught on this and get away of this spiritual route, and went to this technology and this cyborg, this like forced immortal life form, and AI as well. It's a escape. It's a exact opposite way that this universe wants us souls to do. So, what do I feel now? I feel relieved. I could finally not deal with facing this nature. I mean, wear a bunch of stuff and try to get myself warm, try to get myself feed, because that's what I want to train myself. I could just, if I seeking for either way, what's the point of doing all this, you know? So I do it for the hard way, and paddling every day, and worry about tomorrow's weather. And maybe it's raining, it's a bit of cold, overcasting, but I still have the ride and where to find food, where's the route, is the road good, heavy traffic, blah blah blah. And now I finally don't need to deal with that. That's the relief came. Also, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, a little bit ashamed, because I kind of wasted the weather. It's so good, and I kind of blame myself. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to go home. You're supposed to ride all the way. You're supposed to come back home. We say like, this face, it's like 62 kilograms, but not this. You know, I lose a bit weight. I mean, but not as the ideal as I want, as I plan. I try my best, and I just want to have a real rest. After all this I've been through, yeah, it's hard, but for now, it's not about how hard it is. It's inside. It's me inside. I don't have to blame myself too much for this. You couldn't do this, blah blah. There's 1,000 ways of doing this. Maybe this Recumbent Trike Tour way of training myself has to be end right now, and I have many other ways to. I have many plans for my goal. It just keep going in different forms. It don't have to be on this forever, and there's no point to finish this if I don't not enjoy. And plus, very surprisingly, my dad is in a heavy cold. It got pretty ill, but he still. I inspired him. I encouraged him, and he actually did it. He called up a private delivery. I mean a big truck. He called that service, and he went in, and he's coming. He's coming. He buy a driver and rent a driver and the truck, and he come with him, and he's coming to here. He's almost here. I sent my location to him to his phone. He did it. Whew, I'm pretty surprised. That's why I. It's already 8+ a.m. I'm still sitting here. I don't have to do nothing to my equipment anymore because I'm going home today. I'm going home. Oh my God, I'm going home. I mean, this is my home. This is. But I'm going my own home, a digital version of life. I exactly know what I'm gonna do when I go home. I think I will miss this so much. Fortunately, I filmed it because I don't remember a lot. But I do remember something that this camera won't record it. Oh, those experiences. I definitely will miss it. Probably will do another run, but probably will be more support. Beside it, all the equipment that I could use to handle myself problems. Wow. I'm never gonna think I would end up like here. Never. I thought I would ride my home, but things getting harder and harder and harder. Now it's finally wears out. It wears out not only my mind but my equipment, but mainly my mind, because I just don't want to do it anymore. Again, my goals gonna keep going. I'm not giving up for my goals, which is to become a world class cyclist. I'm gonna keep training myself in different way. Maybe on a bicycle. But this gotta be stopped right now, because I don't enjoy it anymore. I'm not gonna tell me what should I feel, but I don't really feel too much right now. I said I will miss it. I will definitely miss it. I will definitely miss this trip, the views, all of the experiences. And again, the most important thing is to reaching my goal, and whatever it takes that I could possibly have to do, or to by all means. I'm not quite emotional right now. I feel nothing actually. Well, if he about to come, okay, get everything on the truck and go back home and keep doing my things. I'm not emotional at all. Except I will miss this. I think of another way. I'll be enjoying my home too so much. I will enjoy my home. A way easier life. But I will. It will be harder for me to reach my spiritual. I train my spiritual, spiritual root of my life. I train for 1 month, and I need a rest. It's been hard. I could still do it at home, but here is ideal place to do it, and I need a rest. Just like when I train bicycle, when I ride. It is the most thing I love, but I couldn't do it forever. I need a rest. I'm still in this human body. So yeah, whatever it comes, it come. Whatever it should come, it come, and I do what I should do. That's it.